You're stepping into a place where the cigars are lit, the suits are pressed, and the conversations, forget about it. This ain't your average podcast, see? This is the BakerBoys. 3 fellas, same name, big opinions. We're talking about life, laughs, and the kind of random nonsense that makes you wonder if we had one too many cannolis. So sit back, pour a little something in your glass, and remember, what's said in the booth stays in the booth. Capiche? Welcome to the Baker Boy.
Tails?
Not this time. He'll shoot me when he gets home.
Anyway, welcome back to the Baker Boys. It is Mother's Day.
Yes.
Happy
Welcome to
Mother's
Day.
Happy Mother's Day. We have a very special story today.
Yes, we were able to find another script.
You mean from Amazon?
No. I'm
Barnes
telling
and Noble?
We go to some of the most out there places. These little pit stops in the
Is that what the apothecaries are called?
No.
What are those then?
Those are like medieval healer types.
You know, that
shop
reminds me.
on a long stretch of road with no town, not even a gas station. But it was there, and it was there we found this news story.
Well, we found a guy haggling out of an outhouse, so I don't know about that.
I saw a medieval bar on TikTok that is in Fort Wayne.
Wow.
I think we have to go to that as a
That
family.
is
You know,
out there.
I know, but it looked good. It looked nice. It looked like a place I think we'd like to go. Not to drink, you know. Maybe see if they have food. Anywho, happy Mother's Day to our mom. Very special mother to us.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy.
Happy.
Now, where's that from?
Haunted Mansion.
Right.
Happy anniversary.
That's
Happy
it,
anniversary.
that's it.
Happy anniversary.
You know, it was, well, I guess as of recording this. No, wait, because it's closer to their anniversary too. So,
But at any rate, would
Yep.
you like to hear another completely fictional yet incomplete tale of the Romano?
Nick told it last time. Can I go back to retelling it?
But
Or
Chris
telling
had
it.
his turn.
Maybe we should ask Nick his feelings on the subject.
Nick, how do you feel about it? Do you
Well,
want to
I
give
ju-
Chris a chance?
You
or...
had your 2 turns, and I
What do
know
you
I
mean?
did it one time.
I've been
I
doing
think
this
Chris-
since the ghost story.
I think it's
did it
Chris's
before
turn.
Nick did it.
You know, those ghost stories, definitely a lot harder to get those books.
Well,
Some
I
of those were
suppose
definitely incomplete. Like,
if you
pages were
would-
ripped out.
If you would like to tell this one, you can tell this one.
Okay, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to start this. I think I have a song. You guys want to hear me sing?
Can you sing?
Definitely.
They call me Max, used to run the docks. Pinstripe suit, blood on my socks. Now my kingdom's rubble walls, paper crowns and padded halls. Nurse says, Max, time for your pills. I say, sweetheart, I got bigger ills. Lost my boys on a midnight job. Now I got group hugs and a therapy mob. Max in the madhouse, king of the loonies. Trading my cigars for lukewarm spoonies. Laugh track echoes down the hall. Who's the craziest of all? Max in the madhouse, stripes to pajamas. Making alibis to the head psychiatrist. If this is justice, what a joke. I run the wood, but my heart's still broke.
The fluorescent lights painted the room in a cold, pale, sanitized film. Rows of beds lined the walls, with thin, foldable partitions separating each of them. The metal frames were made out of a cheap tin, and the mattresses could have passed as yoga mats. Max Embers was sitting up in one of these beds, his arms folded, a sour look on his face.
I shouldn't even be here. This is ridiculous.
Two of Max's fellow associates were standing around him. One of them, a large fellow known only as Toad, grunted.
I'm as sane as the next guy.
No, you're not, Max.
Really?
Boss thinks you gotta be here, then you gotta be here.
The boss is overreacting.
Boss never overreacts.
The
Unless it's about his daughter.
other gentleman was much shorter. He puffed his cigarette and shook his head. You can't keep denying it. Doctors say you haven't been cooperating with them. Don't you want to get better? What if you crack again? I don't know about Toad here, but I'm afraid of ending up with a bullet in my back.
I won't be shot at again.
He's just a small slip, all right? It was just a small slip.
It's bigger than what you think, Max.
You was practically a waving lunatic in there.
Raving lunatic is such a strong word. I'd like to think of
Precisely,
using
it's
the
more
word
like a raving mad lunatic. Things you were saying, Max. Raving mad.
Well, I think you guys are just remembering it wrong.
No, I'm not remembering it wrong at all. All the things that you were saying.
I don't even use guns.
No, you saw matches like they was Molotov cocktails. We're lucky
I
we didn't have
didn't
Molotov
throw
cocktails.
the match, all right? It was caught in the wind.
Caught in the wind, nothing.
Max, it's just better if you just stay here.
I don't belong here, though.
Yes, you do.
You know,
the
no one
boss
ever had
says.
issues with my habits before.
Oh,
No, then you
Yes.
saw going on about these giant worms hanging on our shoulders.
I never said anything about a giant worm. You're putting words in my mouth.
Words nothing.
you were talking about windows under beds, Max. It's raving mad.
Is there any other reason you guys dropped by here, or are you just poking fun at me?
Actually, yeah. Some letters came in. They're addressed to you.
I got letters. People
Yep.
know my name.
Yeah.
I suppose Rocco's luck is rubbing off on you. Them still being gone and it being Mother's Day and everything.
Yeah.
What, she's upset with me? Rocco's mom is upset with me? I got nothing to deal with his disappearance. It's those loan sharks.
No, it's not Rocco's mom that's upset with you. It's Joe's mom.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's got some very unkind things to say about you.
She said it to me too. Had me
don't
in
know.
tears before I came in here.
She can't get in here, can she?
Yeah, I think she can if she wanted to.
Yeah, here's your letter from your own mama.
Oh.
She's wondering if she's gonna have to burn down her own cake this year.
That's. Oh. I don't belong in here.
Then maybe you should get better.
I am better.
Max, we gotta get going. You get better now.
What? You're
nurse.
just gonna leave so soon?
Then stepped into the room and gestured toward them. If you please kindly check out at the front office.
I hate doing that.
You guys just got here. Come on. It's like playing a game of cards or something.
We didn't just get here, Max. We did play a game of cards with you. And then you pulled out the lighter and we had to take it. Now we have to go. Boss has some orders for us to do and a delivery to make. You get better now, Max. We really need you back.
The boss is really counting on you.
Take care now, Max.
Now, Max, a request was made by Dr. Kruger to have you transferred to his wing.
Huh?
It's a new department in an old wing of the hospital. Now, are you
I'm
ready
doing
to
just
go?
fine in this one, though. Why do we need a transfer?
Come on now. You need to be transferred.
I need to be transferred.
The nurse pulled a wheelchair up to the bed.
I'm not getting on that thing.
You cannot just walk through the hospital. Please climb into the wheelchair right now. Don't try and be difficult with me on this. I've had difficult patients before, and I really don't care for the trouble.
All right, lady. All right. Fine. I'll get into your wheelchair.
Thank
As
you for your
ridiculous as it
cooperation.
is.
Max was then wheeled down long hallways filled with dozens of staff members milling around, tending to patients, cleaning, or just trying to look busy. They reached an elevator, and the nurse keyed for the basement floor.
Oh, going to the basement? You know, that's where the fishes slept back at the compound.
The elevator doors pulled open, and Max felt his hands tighten around the arms of the wheelchair. To call this an old wing of the building was generous. Abandoned would have been more appropriate. The tile floor was a dirty yellow. The plaster on the walls was peeling. The ceiling featured several patches of exposed and tangled electrical wiring, which was no doubt responsible for the dodgy lighting, which ranged from faintly glowing light bulbs to flickering bulbs. There was even a dull buzz that seemed to be emanating from all around them.
This is nothing like the compound. Can we go back up to the first floor? I think I like that room a lot better.
I'm sorry, the swing has only recently been reopened. It's mostly just served as storage closet for custodial staff, so it hasn't received much attention. But the doctors received a sizable grant for the research, so I'm sure they'll tune this place up in no time.
This is a new wing? Are you kidding me? Have you seen the place?
No, it was recently reopened.
Why?
The doctors received a sizable grant. This is where they will be conducting the research. They need a private space for their studies. Max was
So
then...
you mean for their experiments? This is a place where you see people taken away and then they never come back again. Where are you going?
Max was then wheeled down another set of hallways, which felt eerily empty compared to upstairs.
I happen to notice I may be patient 0!
He could hear the faint sound of other patients around him, but they were hidden behind doors. Doors Max hoped were locked up tight. At long last, Max was wheeled into a room.
Are we in a prison or an insane asylum? What is this?
The room had 4 beds, but only one was occupied. Once Max was transferred to his bed, the nurse started for the door.
Whoa, hang on there, lady. How long am I going to be here for?
Not to worry, the doctors will be with you shortly. And without another word, she was gone, leaving Max alone with a complete stranger. Max could see him in the bed across from him. He was clearly pretending to sleep, opening and closing one eye. He was older than Max, possibly in his mid-30s, maybe 40s, although his hair was stark white.
So, what's your name, stranger?
Who am I?
Yes.
Who am I?
Oh, don't tell me you've been.
I've been many things.
Okay.
A son, a brother, a husband, a soldier, a debtor, a coward, a traitor, a prisoner.
So none of those are a name.
But you're asking, who am I? I suppose you could call me Sherman.
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 Before Max
Sherman.
could get another word out, 2 gentlemen in lab coats entered the room. One of them had a graying beard and a pipe sticking out of his mouth. The other had short-cut black hair and a thin pair of glasses. Good morning, Max. I am Dr. Gunther Kruger.
And I am Dr. Karl Kruger. No relations.
So,
So let me guess.
how are you feeling?
Are you feeling good now? Yeah?
You're the nice guy. And you're the guy who hides the scalpel behind his back.
What? No. No, this is for cleanings.
Uh-huh.
We have some questions for you, if you'd be so obliged as to answer them.
And please be obliged to answer the questions and answer truthfully.
So, report says you were brought in because you had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, a big mental breakdown. We need to discuss this.
Would you mind elaborating on it?
Mental breakdown is
Please start with where you
exaggerated.
were.
Exaggeration.
How so?
Well, see, I didn't break down. I simply, freaked out, panicked under pressure.
Your associate said you saw a giant worm with bulbous eyes and smiling teeth coiled around one of your fellow associates.
Stress from work. I've been
You
hitting
were
it.
very descriptive about this giant worm.
How do you explain that?
Lack of
Yes.
sleep.
Please, do you think that a lack of sleep can handle that?
You know how people get with their sleep paralysis demons and whatnot.
Okay. Why don't we
Interesting.
discuss something else? What about the night your friend Rocco disappeared?
What happens to
Unfortunately-
that? Could you please retrace the history with your and Rocco?
I was so drunk that night from drinking at the Southside Gauntlet. It's like that memory's a rough mess, hodgepodge, and a long night of delicious beverages.
You were told that you had a burning crown that night, yeah?
Yeah,
That
Burning
would
Crown.
not
It
have
went
made you
down-
drunk.
You claim your friend Rocco was killed by something posing as Rocco?
Loan sharks. He was
Loan
hunted
sharks.
and ran out of the city by loan sharks. Yep.
We do have a history.
Those
about
guys can be
Rocco's and his
described as
gambling
monsters.
debts.
Especially when they try to dress up as someone. They
Violent
are ruthless, man. Ruthless.
What about the night that Rotist appeared?
Joe?
Yes. What can you tell us about Joe?
Oh, terribly uneventful, man. It was so boring. Me and Joe just got stuck babysitting Mr. Romano's daughter. He took his wife out for Easter, and I don't know. I guess maybe Joe just went on vacation.
Really? Your fellow associate said you came back to them after that night talking about this wondrous carnival.
Yes, that's the little girl fell into the boss's daughter.
Yes, you really reported with claims.
Obviously, if we didn't give in to the child's little imaginary gameplay, we would have had a mouthful from the boss. So obviously, we had to give that fun story to our associates so that they wouldn't, give them a metaphorical stab in the back. And that we then, we were avoiding getting chewed out by the boss.
Oh, how nice. He was playing with the little girl.
So what you're saying is that Joe was not killed in the carnival?
Correct.
Okay, just one more thing. What about this Connor McDougal fellow that seems tied to both of these events? This, spirit?
Ghost.
As- Connor McDougal. You were saying that he was hanging around Baker's Bakes there in Boston.
It's a term for like a rogue agent from another another family. Rogue
Well,
agent.
then. I think that will be all for now. Get some rest and we will talk more later.
Yes, get some much needed rest, and we will be back with very shortly.
The doctors threw a glance at Sherman, who was once again pretending to sleep, then turned and left, shutting the door on their way out.
Scheisse.
As soon as the doctors left, Sherman sat up in his bed. He craned his neck to look at the caged windows before turning to Max.
I have to give you a warning about the doctors. Don't tell them anything,
Okay.
right?
Why?
It's very ominous.
The doctors?
Yes.
No kidding, they're German.
That's not it.
Oh,
Sherman
I'm-
pointed to his head.
I point to my head. As you can see, experimenting on me.
well, but
Electric
why-
shocks. No food. I've been stuck in this room with no sound. No sound at all. Have you ever been in a room where you can't hear anything? Not even your own voice? Just, it's all gone. And then there are some flashing lights that happen too. And they're very bright. And they're not very colorful either.
Colorful lights. Right.
Yes, very colorful.
You're taken to a room without sound.
They want what's in here in your head. They want your brain.
They're gonna perform an autopsy on the head, take that whole thing out.
Something about General Custard.
Custer
They want something from me, from General Custer.
from the Civil War.
Yes, I could have saved the general, but was abducted by something inhuman.
Huh. Inhuman, you say?
Yes,
Right. I'm gonna get out of here.
In an instant, Max leapt out of his bed.
yes, let's go. We should both leave together. I just never thought about it before.
I mean, Sherman.
Try the door. See if it's unlocked.
the door.
Yeah,
Sure.
go on. Come on. I'm getting out of bed now.
Sherman seemed to slither out of his bed. Max noticed he had a significant limp.
Don't worry, it's fine. I have a plan of escaping. I have a plan. Go through the ceiling. Plenty of open tiles here. Look, see? There's one.
Ceiling tiles.
There's one. There's one.
After picking a large enough hole in the ceiling, the pair set to work, moving one of the beds so they could use it to climb up.
All right. Careful.
Come on, move
Careful.
the bed. These ones aren't bolted. Trust me.
Holy
Just
crap! What do you know?
move. I know, right? Most things are bolted nowadays. Not
All right, we
these
can't make
beds.
too much noise now. All right, here we go.
That's a lot of sound right there.
That's
Here,
my
try
grunting.
lifting. Try lifting your end.
All right. Here we go.
All right. I can't lift my end, so I'm
Can't- all
still
right.
scraping against the ground.
That's okay.
Just it. All right. I think
we
it's
need
fine.
to move fast.
I think it's okay.
Once the pair were in the air ducts, they had to be careful as they crawled through the dust-covered metal chutes. Exposed
Why is it so
wires
dusty?
were entangled
Nobody
everywhere.
cleans.
Shit, stuff's just sparking. What's wrong with
Some
this
were
place?
throwing off sparks, while others were
fine.
stripped and frayed. Periodically, they had to scoot around a rather large hole in the ceiling or pile of mouse droppings.
This place is ridiculous.
Oh, I got some of it on my hand. Oh,
Don't,
here.
don't, no.
Here, let me wipe
no,
it off for you.
no,
Come on.
no,
Come
no.
on. Come on.
There's a whole
No.
ceiling duct here you can wipe your hand on.
I'm just going to keep wiping on rat poo. Here.
Just use the wire. No.
There we go. Thank you.
Max suddenly froze when he heard a pair of familiar voices.
Oh, is that?
Shh.
What do you think, Carl?
I don't know. You tell me what you think.
This one could be it. He's come closer than anyone else here.
Yeah, I believe so. But we need to start the experiments.
Yes, we can't give up. Remember what we went through to escape East Berlin? We both swore we'd find the spatial discontinuity again, even if it took our whole lives. The data suggests an increasing trend of supernatural occurrences. It's the only reason the government gave us this grant to begin with.
Spatial.
We have to see it through.
Yes, I agree.
There was a soft rumble down the hall, making Max's heart nearly leap out of his chest. There it is again. You heard it right, Carl.
Yes, I did. Let's go investigate.
Yes, I do have a theory as to what it could be. I know your objections to it, but what if it's one of those spirits, like the ones Mr. Max encountered?
No, I doubt it. I don't believe that.
The doctor sped out of the office, although still walking to maintain decorum.
What was that all about? Government funding, some spatial whatnot distortion, what they say?
I told you before, something inhuman.
The pair continued through the shaft, quickening their own pace. It wouldn't be long before their absence would be discovered. Max found an open hole that dropped in front of the elevator and let himself down. Before he could step aside, Sherman tumbled right on top of him.
Ow!
Could have sworn he heard something snap inside of Sherman.
Sherman,
Yes.
is your body still in one piece?
Probably.
Good enough. All right.
Can you key the elevator?
This button.
Chikung. The pair had to wait in the uncomfortable hallway. The light above them flickered off for a moment before shining again. The dull buzz started to get louder and louder. Then it became soft again. There was another rumble, and the door slammed shut down the hall. The pair waited for someone to appear, but no one did. At last, the elevator opened, revealing a pair of burly-looking attendants, neither of whom looked pleased to be there.
All right, fellas, we got 3 options.
No, you fight. Just fight them. You got this.
You see the size of their arms, buddy?
It's not the size of the arms, but your speed and effectiveness on hitting their jugular. Yeah.
Did
I
your
miss.
fist break in that? All right, we're going.
Get back here! Come on, quit running!
I'm very fast with the limp, just so you know.
Apparently. How?
Max found himself back in another room. He no longer had Sherman to keep him company, and he was now wearing a straitjacket. The medical attendants were glowering at him, their arms
Stupid.
folded.
It's like a horror movie. I took one turn, and there's a flock of you stupid doctors right there. Where am I supposed to go from there? This is stupid. I don't like your place.
The minutes ticked by slowly as they waited for the doctors to return. The metal cage covering one of the windows started to rattle violently before calming down, leaving the room in silence again. Both of the attendants glanced at the window, concern crossing
why
their
all
faces.
the metal is shaking so loudly.
They then returned their attention to Max. At last, the doctors returned. All right, thank you, good sirs. You may return to your duties up above. The doctors exchanged doubtful looks.
Now, please, I insist that you all leave now. Yeah? Yeah.
Why, hello, Dr. Kruger 1 and Dr. Kruger 2.
Reluctantly, the attendants left. Now, Max, you shouldn't have done that.
Why did you try leaving, Max? We're here to help you.
Right. Help me what? In the spatial discontinuity?
Oh, you heard us talking about that. You see, when we left East Berlin, we fell through something that I think you're very familiar with from your
Yes.
time at your boss's manor.
Something's like a hole under the bed. As
I like to call it a bed window, but sure.
This was quite terrifying. But we managed to get to the other side, escaping and traveling back
How'd you
here.
get past the bear?
Bear? We had no bear to deal with.
Are you kidding me? You guys have to deal with the bear. This is why? Why did my team get the bear? This is unfair. Stupid fair. Who the heck is Sherman?
Sherman? Is that what he's calling himself?
It's the name he gave me.
Honestly, we don't know who he is.
Oh, great. So I was just in a room with someone who is unknown by anyone. That's a good sign.
Do I understand?
That's the thing is, though, that he is not just someone. He isn't really human. Or at least not completely human.
That would explain how fast he was moving with a limp.
Yes, we gather that he's been here since the hospital's founding.
So he's like 100?
Yes, the doctors here aren't completely convinced of that, but we are.
Great.
We've been here researching into the supernatural.
Or
Or
spooks,
spooks.
as you and your associates may recognize them as.
Spooks. You guys are studying the spooks?
That is what your associates call them, is it not?
I feel like we're being a little demeaning to the poor guy in the straitjacket, but sure.
We are not trying to be demeaning to you. We are trying to get you to admit what you saw, for we may have also seen something very similar. As you can see, our window under the bed was actually a window in
Bed
the
window.
wall.
You can
And
call it a
we
bed window.
escaped Berlin from that, since now we are here and we are talking to you. And we are here to help you.
Very well, then, docs. I guess
You
I'll
do
help.
not have to intimidate me with my own accent. You do not have to mock me either.
You're right,
Please,
that was a
don't
little
scare
harsh.
Carl. He's very sensitive.
It hurts my feelings.
All right, that was too far. You're right. I'm sorry.
I hope we've managed to establish our trust with you, telling you a story and how we even got here.
I am perhaps more willing to be more forthcoming.
Will you tell us everything?
You guys got a match?
Yes. Do you need a match?
I like having a match on hand.
So, here you go. German made, yeah?
Oh, I had an opportunity to get one of these, but Rocco, and Joe said no. I hear these are high quality.
Let's start with the story from the beginning on what happened to Rocco.
And Max really did tell them everything. He told them about the ghost Connor McDougal and the strange crest he'd seen set up on different businesses. He told them about wandering spirits, hunting spirits, and shaman spirits. He told them about the wandering carnival under the boss's daughter's bed. It all came out so smoothly, and the doctors listened with rapt attention. They nodded along with Max's words and took copious notes.
Thank you for your honesty,
Man, and
Max.
here I was making fun of therapy for so many years. That felt so good to get off my chest.
Good, I'm glad. Now let's get you out of that straitjacket. We have just one more thing to do.
Yes,
I
here.
swear, if you take my brain out of my skull,
you
I'm
grab
burning
that-
the both of you.
Here, can you just...
I like
here,
my brain.
unclips it, yeah? Now, let's get this jacket off of you.
In fact, you won't find nothing but matches in my brain.
It wasn't long before Max was in another room. He was freed from the jacket, but now he was sitting in a chair.
I knew it. I knew it.
And then he was being tied down to the chair.
Guys, what's happening?
Now, trust me, this is all for your benefits.
Oh, being tied down is for my benefit.
A rather large rig started to lower down
What is
from the
that?
ceiling.
What is that? What is
Yeah,
that? What is that? What is that?
You do not need to freak out. Max, we are here to help you. You were honest
Big
with us.
scary rig lowering down from the ceiling does not give good helping vibes.
We are being honest with you. There's nothing to be afraid of, Max.
It had many sharp tools attached to it.
Why are so many pointy things?
Blades,
You
spikes,
can ignore
saws.
that.
I can't ignore the shiny pointies in my eyes!
Not to worry. We call this Mr. Friendly. You see, it's going to cut into your head so we can pull out your brain for a more direct analysis on your experience with the spatial discontinuity.
Yes, Max. Your sacrifice will be most amusing for us.
I'm gonna burn you two! I'll
And-
burn this entire place down!
Very helpful to us too. Yeah, you just let me put the map
Don't you touch me!
in your hands. Yeah,
I'll bite you!
this is for you, Max, and for us too.
As the doctors tighten the rig around Max's head, the lights started flickering rapidly. A soft rumbling noise started to shake the equipment around Max's face.
Hey!
It almost
What's happening now?
sounded like a beast had been let loose, and it was tearing down the hallways.
Someone raised the rig from my face!
Light fixtures started bursting, spraying bright orange sparks all around them.
What's going on?
I'm getting out of here. I don't know about you, but I'm going, and I'm going now.
Hey! Hey! Valuable patient on the table!
The door is locked. The door is locked.
I can unlock it. Get the key.
I don't have the key. You have the key.
Which key is it?
You can't unlock the door without the
I
key!
have a ring of keys here. Which one is it?
It's that big one there.
You can
Okay.
have 2 extra hands if you untied me!
The doctors unlocked the door and bolted
Hey!
down the hall,
Hey!
leaving Max tied to the chair, watching as the room started to break apart all around him.
Don't you dare fall on my face, pointy fingers!
Max the mobster lost his marbles, lost his crew and lost his charm. Traded pinstripes for a bathrobe, a little number on his arm. Nurses call him Mr. Sunshine, orderlies just roll their eyes. He keeps dealing phantom poker to the pigeons in the sky. Hey, hey! Max in the madhouse, happy Mother's Day. Yelling down the hallway, Ma, I'm okay. Flowers made of toilet paper taped to the
And that
door. All the
concludes
saints and
another
the sinners
completely
sing, we love you
yet
more.
incomplete tale
We
of the
love
Romano.
you more.
You see, I get how it's incomplete because there are just spots where some of the characters don't know what they're doing or saying. And it's weird how it's like the pages, like this one, even when I was reading, it had like specific spots that were just like cut. It was hard to read.
I can see how that would be very troubling.
Maybe you read it next time.
Perhaps. But that does conclude our time here for today. Thank you all for tuning in.
Hold on, we're not just done. I mean, well, do we have like a special like Mother's Day announcement, something that we could say, or was it okay that we just covered that in the beginning?
We did cover it at the beginning.
Okay, Nick, do you have anything to say?
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
I'm trying to extend this portion because I realized that when I'm doing the songs, it's very difficult to get that outro song just right.
I wouldn't know anything about that now, would I?
No, because you don't edit these. I do.
Thanks for listening.
Come back next time.
When is the next time?
Tell us what you thought about our story.
Should be Father's Day, actually.
Oh, okay.
Tell us how angry you are about some of our feelings about the movies we reviewed.
No, that's for different. This is for a story.
Oh, yeah, but they're all in the same podcast.
You have to keep them
Different
in
seasons.
You have to categorize them.
Yeah. If anything, I guess you could ask them to tell us about their cereal experiences lately.
There is always that opportunity.
Then And deals the moon a nine of hearts and smiles.